cloud.
Oh no, you mean
And it's recording. So welcome everybody to our conference review. I am recording. Let me go ahead and manage participants. And I think I need to, I am muting all. I am allowing you to unmute yourself when you have something to say because I couldn't tell who was causing the noise. So everyone is muted. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kim. I know you were here. Nancy Joe is here. Nancy, we've got a full house. So there's
awesome. Woohoo! 100 participants.
So I think that's my top thing. So if anybody is on Facebook or anything else and they need to, please post that we are recording, and I will post the recording as soon as I get it back. So if anybody's frantically trying to come on. So lucky winner chicken dinner, you guys are on in here, and let's get started. So am I in the speaker view? Put it in my speaker view now? Do you see me? Or am I in a gallery view? Nance?
I'm right now. You're in gallery view.
Okay.
Gallery view.
Now?
No.
And how about then?
Up in the right-hand corner, Marie.
I know. I said speaker view. Oh, never mind.
There we are. All of us have to say speaker view, not you.
Okay, that works. All right. You know, pampered, not perfect. So, first of all, as you know, we had a fabulous time. Take a look. Testimonials, keep them coming in the chat section. People were pumped. Best conference ever. I think it says full. We are full on this. So I muted everybody. And if you unmuted yourself, I'm going back and muting you. So, all right. So let's get started. There were 3 big announcements. Drum roll, please. The first one was, we'll start with the easy one. We have a new way of cooking. I don't know if you can see that. Let me do this for myself so I can see it because I'm seeing Nancy Joe, not me. Okay, new way of cooking. So what I am most excited for, okay, let me have you guys type what you're most excited for. This is something that's patent pending. It's going to be a game changer for the fall. And we have a cookbook with 60+ recipes. And we will learn more about it on August 1st. But it's a new way of cooking. It is a deluxe cooking blender. And this premium blender replaces several products. It replaces a Vitamix. It replaces a margarita maker. There's like this banana ice cream thing that it replaces. We can make, on the smoothie setting, we can make smoothies. We can make alternative milks like almond milk, coconut milk. I mean, think about how many thousands, millions of people buy coconut milk, almond milk, cashew milk. On the grind setting, we can make homemade peanut butter. We can make our homemade jam. Heated puree, oh my goodness, think baby food, think soups, sauces, batters. The sauce setting can make nacho cheese, Alfredo sauce, gravy, and ice cream base. Custom blend, milkshakes, ice cream, nice cream, which is the banana thing, frozen drinks, soup setting. We can cook. This is the thing that separates. We can cook. We can cook. Not roast your vegetables and put previously cooked vegetables in it. We will be able to actually cook and make soup and make spaghetti sauce. And that is something none of the rest can do. And drop the mic. that's my drop the mic. Oh my goodness, the camera. It can clean itself. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I need anybody who went to that workshop.
We can only see your eyes, Marie.
What? You only can see my eyes.
Readjust. There you go.
Oh, wait,
Yep,
wait.
yep.
You only can see my eyes. There we go. Anybody who went to that workshop?
You ready to go?
Anybody want to volunteer?
Yeah.
Okay, I hear you, Bronwyn, Kennedy, Trujillo. I don't know if you wanted to talk. Who would
Marie,
like?
don't forget it self-cleans.
It self-cleans. That's my drop the mic. I dropped the thing when I said it cleans itself. Ida, did you go to that workshop? Behind the scenes with Tim and Sandy.
I seen part of it, but it was just amazing how fast and easy it is. I mean, I just stood there with my mouth open. I've never heard of a cooking blender before, and it's just it's going to revolutionize our business. I think I'm so excited about it that I've already set up my my fall preview cooking blender workshop. It's already set up for the first weekend in September.
Very nice.
Hey, Marie, can I add something?
Please, Nance.
Okay, I met my sister. I'm on the way home from your place. I literally walked in the door 15 minutes ago. We were at Marie's Lake House for a couple days after conference with a great group of ladies, and they're all like at the airport looking to get out right now. But I met my sister, and we went to P.F. Chang's for an early happy hour, and then we went over to Chico's, and the gal said, unfortunately they know me by first name there, but the gal said, how did your conference go? And so I'm showing her pictures and everything. Needless to say, I booked a show with her. I'm doing it at my house because she's moving. She's closing on a house on Wednesday, and I want to do it before I go back to Florida. But I said, and this is what I want you all to do. I want you to think about the fact that you want to book your August with all these people, and then any bookings that they get in September, they can use that as their half price item for the blender. So stay focused on August and book people now. Get them all the great products that they're going to want for their fall and all their friends are going to want. And then say for every booking that you get that hosts in September and October, you'll be able to get those special products. So I don't want to be so focused on the blender and think, oh my gosh, I got to book everybody in September. August is going to be great, you guys, and book them so that that's the only thing that they need to do is make sure their friends hold their parties, right? That makes sense?
Yes, excellent. Peggy, did you want to pipe in
Yeah.
about the blender?
Yeah, I wanted to share Brian, who was the engineer of it. He talked about the safety features of it. He said that it has a vented cap, which is different than others. He said that there's a lid switch, so you can't start the blender unless the lid is put on correctly. And he said that the glass is thermoshock resistant, so that if the glass is hot, if you just poured hot soup or something out of it and you put cold water in it to clean it, it's not going to crack. He talked about the knuckle guard, because the glass is going to get very hot when it cooks. And so the knuckle guard will protect your hands from getting burnt against the glass, and that there's a helper handle on it. He said that the blades are specifically not sharp. They were made to pulverize food and make things smooth, but they're not sharp blades. He says that when if you're using something cold, you're not cooking with it, it'll pulse or chop quickly, but when it's hot, it's going to move slowly to mix in the food first. He said that the tamper does not go down far enough to touch the blade. He says that it's priced, they said that it was priced competitively. A Vitamix is $249, and that does not cook, and ours does, and it has a smaller capacity, does not have all of the settings that ours has. Ours has a 3-year guarantee. There is going to be a carrying case that can be earned for it. And this will actually heat up to 212 degrees. Just looking at some other things just to see what else they said. The jam and sauce cycle, the jam is unique to Pampered Chef. That's the patent pending thing. So no one else can add a jam cycle to their machines. It's a 2-stage setting.
If you want to post any of that stuff that are points and you want to put it in the chat section, I think I have, we'll circle back to that, but I want to also get right to the point of what is started happening today, this morning, new kit, and the DASH program. So
Okay.
think about that and maybe highlight, and we can circle back to that. I don't know if it was Cora or who said, somebody said that they're very excited about the DASH. Do we want to have one of you share, or would you like me to share? Do I have a volunteer? You have to unmute yourself, being that I muted all. New kit today, new kits and the DASH program. I'm trying to read who it was. Tammy? No. Here, let's see. I think it was Tammy. Cora? Oh, okay, then I'm going to do it because I don't see you popping on. Is everybody still there? Nance, feel free to pop on.
Okay.
Okay, so starting today, we have a new training thing called the DASH. Going to help people wherever they are. This is in conjunction with our new kits. 3 new kits that build upon each other. There is some fundamental differences. The first is, does anybody remember the Super Starter program where you got products as bonus instead of Pampered Chef dollars?
Yeah.
Yes. Do I have some hands? Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do gallery view so I can see more people at once. Okay. And a lot of people are not showing me their faces, so they're all hidden behind the camera. So let me see the brave ones who are letting me see them. Hi.
I'm here.
Hi. Okay. So I would love for somebody else to speak on this. I highlighted just a few things. Do you know that in the first 90 days that somebody can earn an extra $538 more of bonus products, including if they do $500 in their first 30 days, they're going to get a ceramic 8 cooker and a skinny scraper, helping them to do some virtual shows. The 3 kits build on each other. So there's the mini kit, and then the mini kit starts first. Let me just make sure I get this in here correct. The mini kit starts first. The second kit is everything in the first kit, but upgraded to a Dutch oven rock crock in the second kit. The third kit is everything in this kit plus the quick pressure cooker, the quick cooker, and all that extra stuff worth over $1,100. And there is something for all of us regarding the fast track to director, and what's in it for them is in it for you. So Cora, I'm unmuting you and letting you come on as a speaker. Do you want to, because I just don't want to be the only one talking here. You've got your mouse ears on and you're excited, so do you want to share?
Okay, so when a new consultant fast tracks to director in her first 90 days, remember
We
she,
can't hear you. Cora, we can't hear you.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
I'm kind of hoarse right now. I think too much screaming at conference. When a new consultant fast tracks in her first 90 days, and at conference, we watched 1 million fast trackers walk across stage. They get bonus $500. Now, when we help our new consultant fast track in her first 90 days, she gets 500 and we get 500. Woo!
Let that sink in, everybody.
No, that's 500 cash, not PC dollars, right?
Right.
So when she holds the title and for the next 3 months, for the a total of 6 months, she gets another 500, and you get 500 more. So that's $1,000 Christmas shopping. And then when she promotes to advanced director, and we get another fast track going under her, then she gets $1,000 and we get $1,000. Yeah. Now there was another 1,000 in there, but I don't know where that comes from, Nancy Jo.
You know what? I'm not exactly sure where that comes from either, but you're right. It's 3,000, not 2,000 for her, for the him or her new recruit that fast tracks, but it's also 3,000 for us. Marie, do you remember? I have not unpacked my car yet.
It's if they retain fast track or advanced director for 3 more months, it's another $1,000.
Oh, good one.
Good
Yes.
one.
So 3,000 for you, 3,000 for her, and then think about it.
Or
if
him.
for him, if she promotes somebody during that time, she could get 6,000.
Ah,
She'll get the 3,000 for herself plus that. Now, on top of that, she's still getting $100, or he's getting $100 for every new recruit. They're getting all those product bonuses instead of PC dollars. Instead of the 30 or 50 PC dollars, they're getting the 8-inch nonstick fry pan, the 10-inch stainless steel nonstick skillet, the whole knife block set with all the knives.
At 5,000, right.
Right.
I have
The egg cooker at 500, the 8-inch nonstick pan at $1,250. At 2,500, it's the nonstick stainless steel. Is it 10-inch, guys? Correct me if I'm wrong. 10-inch. And then at 5,000, they're going to get the whole knife block as well.
So
That's amazing, guys.
what happens if they do 5,000 in their first 30 days? Because
They get it all. They
do.
get it all right up front.
Okay.
Right. So what's in it for you, what's in it for them, and this all started today. So you're not, now, in addition, they get a full rebate back of their starter price because that is the special starting today. So somebody who starts today can get a full rebate back. Now, guess what happened?
Wait, when they do $1,250 in their first 30 days,
Correct.
they get a full refund.
Right.
And we can only see your eyes again, Marie. Adjust your phone.
All because I'm ready to grab something.
Okay.
And look what you will get.
Woo! You have it!
Yes!
So, I mean, this rolling suitcase, I could show you the picture of it, or I could show it to you. Is going to be
Nice.
for you with your first recruit who qualifies. And if you went to conference, if you recruit that person before the 15th of conference, you're going to get $100 cash. That is going to be a great little cash incentive for all of our conference achievers. Can I get like some hands up, some love, any kind of excitement about the new thing?
For Disney.
Okay. Anyway, yes. Okay. Plus, yes, the points for Disney. We didn't even talk about that. Yes, we are going to get 3,000 points for people. Now, the third big announcement, which we are just going to gloss over, and then we're going to go to workshops. The third big announcement is that coming in October, That's why we don't care about it now, but we just want you to be aware of it. Coming in October, I mean, there was other new products. We'll go over those. Coming in October is going to be Enrichables. Enrichables will be a subscription thing where people who, it is not meant to be a meal replacement. It's meant to be enrich meals that you already make. So this is like for the kid who will only eat mac and cheese, or chicken nuggets and ketchup. You can mix this in with the spaghetti sauce, with the ketchup, and they can be getting their vitamins from the ketchup. They can be getting their protein in with a vegetarian could get a protein in with their meal. So we will talk more about that. I am very excited about the new fundraiser for the food bank. Did you guys see that? Did you catch it at conference, what the new fundraiser, Bake to Give? Pampered Chef is going to be donating money to Feeding America when somebody buys a donut pan, when they buy a mini muffin pan, when they get those little mushy things, or whatever it's called. Those little flavor things, and when they get the house baking set, the gingerbread. Isn't that cool?
It is. What are those called again? We can't call them the pushy things. What are they called?
They're called boats.
Boat press set.
Boat press sets. Okay.
Boat press set. And you know, that is really a cool idea, you guys. I know it seems a little like, wow. Like, really, I don't know if I'd use that for some people, but man, it's going to be really cool. I think we're going to sell the heck out of those because I think it's going to be really fun for people to do with their kids and make food fun with the little taco boats and just all different things that we can bake in those different pans and then fill them up with good things. I think it's going to be fun. Really fun.
Has anybody noticed that the August promotion for hostesses included a mystery product?
No, I didn't read that.
Yes, I saw that.
Two.
Okay.
Which
And the
one is
mystery
it?
products were revealed at conference, and they were some new accessories for our pressure cooker.
Woohoo!
And so we have the stainless steel stackable steamer things. So those are available right away to our August host who chooses the 60% off accessory set, that the new accessories for the pressure cooker are also going to be included in that lineup at 60% off.
Marie, what is there's a question here, and I don't, like I said, I literally just walked in the door 10 minutes before the call. What is the gingerbread house made of? I know it's that flexible, like
Silicone.
silicone. Okay, so awesome.
And that's one of the coolest things that I saw was they melted like Jolly Ranchers, and they made it like a see-through candy house. And then they had like Christmas lights underneath it. So it glowed. It was absolutely adorable.
Yeah.
Okay. We have some other new products like the stainless steel spoons, the thicker straws with the little spoon on the end, which is going to be perfect if you do margarita or milkshakes or smoothies with your new blender. Anyway, it's going to be a fabulous season. I want to kind of switch gears though and open the floor for people who went to fabulous workshops, because the thing that blew my mind, we had 3 new National Executive Director promotions.
Mm-hmm.
They had so many new director promotions, they could not put them on the stage at once.
Over 400? Over 400, and there was 122 double to triple promotions.
Wow.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
And
I've never seen that before in all of my long amount of years.
and it was due in no small part to the change to the virtual shows. And the people who are doing virtual shows, think about people are across the country, coast to coast. The hostess who says, I'm too busy to host, there's no excuses, and they are appealing to the millennials, to the younger people. So here is the no secret as to how all those people were being promoted so fast. When a new person is coming on board, the recruiter is saying to their new consultant, I want you to message at least 30 people for the next 3 days and let them know that you're excited that you joined Pampered Chef, and would they join your pilot program and help you launch and get your business off the ground by being one of your initial virtual hostesses. It's going to be easy and fun. It'll go a couple of days. You'll post and have to post a few things every day to communicate with your family and friends. I'll give you that. It's going to be easy and fun, and you can sit back and earn the rewards. They are encouraging their new people to start out with 4 shows a week for the first 2 weeks in the business.
Yeah.
And the saying is, if you have 4 virtual shows, 1 may drop, 1 may flop, but at least 2 of them are going to be strong shows. And a new consultant out of the gate is probably qualifying in her first week, or definitely by her second week in the business. When she's doing that, then their third week, they're looking at now, how do we get bookings and recruits from these first 8 shows? And it's just a natural progression. And by the end of the month, they have the 5 people active.
It's amazing.
It is amazing. Now, I see a lot of nods. Would anybody like to speak up on that? Becky, Cora, Peggy? Anybody?
On the recruiting?
Yes, about how these people are how so many new people are promoting Fast Track.
Don't look at me on that one yet.
I haven't promoted Fast Track. I'm going to. But after Nancy Joe's retreat and Marie's retreat, and we heard Kristen, then that's how I set my new ones up. I did the same thing. I said 3 to 4 shows in your first week. And it was amazing. The ones who really did what we asked them, what she is asking her new consultants, they were qualifying in a week or 2. It was crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So now we have to work on how to get them fast tracking.
Right. And I think the beauty of the promotions that they are going now, we have 60% off anything the host wants for the month of August. We have a great new kit where they can get 100% rebated back for, there's nothing to lose for trying. You get all your money back. The value of what's in the kit and the money and rewards that they can earn during that, it's just like mind-blowing. So let's start with pre-conference. Who here went to pre-conference? Let me see some hands. Okay, tell me 1 or 2 things you learned from pre-conference. Who wants to go? Who's gonna volunteer? You just want me to talk?
I do.
Tammy, is it Tammy? I'm unmuting you. Tammy, I can't unmute you. You must have, oh, there you are. Tammy, say hello, Tammy.
Hi, guys.
All right. What'd you get?
So, the one thing I got out of it, and it was towards the end, was don't be scared anymore to recruit. And I can't remember the names, forgive me. The teenagers that kicked and screamed and they didn't want to do something, I'm that person. But after conference, and the new dash system, I'm ready to recruit. I feel I have the resources to do that now, and it will help me. So that's what I got out of it.
Okay. Who else? Say your name.
Denise.
Denise?
Yeah. One thing that I got out of it about the recruiting, they said, you know, when you're asking a host to ask them, have you ever thought about doing something for extra income or extra fun as a way of, you know, approaching them to ask them about, you know, becoming a consultant. And I actually texted somebody that today and got a recruit. So
Say that again. Say that again. I want to.
So it actually worked.
So instead of saying, have you ever thought about doing Pampered Chef? You said
Yeah, have you ever thought about doing something for extra income or extra fun, you know, and it just kind of opened the door. Instead of just asking straight out about Pampered Chef, it just started a conversation.
I wasn't sure what it was.
It was perfect, you know, so it led into that, it led into the kits. I also contacted, and I actually am going to have 2 this week because I have another one that I'd already talked to from conference that she's going to sign up on Friday when she gets paid. Because as soon as I saw the kits, I talked to her because she was interested in the quick cooker, and she had been talking about in the last few weeks or so, we've been communicating about possibly her selling. So if as long as I get my totals, I should fast track by the end of the month too.
Woo!
Wow.
I'm excited.
I love what you said about somebody who's interested in the quick cooker joining your team because now it's part of the kit, and they can get rebated back and all of that. I'm going to say Chris Madden, when she talked about how she was almost ready to quit the business, and instead she sat herself down and learned how to do a virtual show and plunged in, and how her business transformed in just 3 months, including the fact that she had, in a 2-month period, listen to this, in a 2-month period, she generated $37,000 in sales. In 2 months,
Wow.
not a whole year, in 2 months.
Well, Marie, she said that last year she did over 120,000 in sales for the whole year, and this year she's already surpassed that in 7 months.
Wow.
Yeah, and this was a person, you're right, that was going to leave the business, and she had her biggest month ever in June, biggest month in all the years she's been with us. So, you guys, we have to jump on if we're and jump in big time. Have your kids help you if you're older and you're feeling like you're not tech savvy enough. Have your kids help you, because you know what, you can pay them to do this to make a lot of money.
And 2 things that she said that I just want to pass on, and then I have to compliment Katie. You look fabulous, and I love your eyebrows. So you really do look great. She said she started getting up early in the morning, and here's why. She, oh my goodness, Yvonne! Top 10 business ideas from Yvonne. Who wrote this?
Lauren Ice.
Lauren, you rock. And
You rock.
I'll let you read it in just a second. She said she started getting up early in the morning to text and do her host coaching to her hosts by 5:30 a.m. Now, before everybody freaks out about that time, she said first thing in the morning, people who work are getting up and getting showered and are getting ready for their day. They will look at their Facebook messages and they will see what they're supposed to do, and they will do what they need to do within their show in the morning. But then they're on their way to work dropping kids off at school, the next time they're going to look at it is lunchtime. So when she started doing that, and then the other time that they look at it is late at night after 9 o'clock, after the kids are in bed. So she has, when she's doing her shows, she's dedicating that early morning time and late time. Lauren, nice. You want to read your top 10 business tips from Yvonne, who was Circle of Honor in recruiting?
Sure. Number one is ask everybody, and often, I guess. Number two is always have business opportunity time. I guess at your shows where you talk about the business opportunity. Number three is build relationships, and oh my gosh, that's my big takeaway from this week, is to build relationships. And whoever was in that class with Laura Polito, that was excellent. Number four, be genuine, be yourself. You know, Nancy Jo does what she does, but we're not Nancy Jo. And so we can't do it like her. We have to do it like ourselves.
Yeah.
And it can be hard, but we have to do it. 5, be excited. Then others will get excited because it's catching. 6, ask hosts about the business opportunity 5 times. And I was in a recruiting breakout with Ellington Boyce, and she does the same thing. And I can type out when those 5 times are. I have to look it up.
Please post that. That would be great.
Yes.
If you want to type it up. Then the people who are watching this on replay will get the answer too.
Yeah.
I also loved the tip from going back to Chris. I think it was Chris, or maybe it was Lisa Noto, about asking her host to pick out some people to introduce to everybody. About the virtual party, saying,
Yes.
oh, I want to just tell everybody about my friend Katie.
Yes.
I've known her since kindergarten. She's got, you know, a son. She's a great cook, blah, blah, blah. I've known her. I invited her to the party because I know how much she, how concerned she is about what goes into Xander's food and is making, you know, homemade meals. My friend Cora, I invited her. She's my next door neighbor, blah, blah, blah. So they're introducing, and then you can comment on them introducing their friends. It's like a nice touch. I've got a hand up from DJ. DJ, do you want to unmute and come? Oh, I think you're already unmuted.
I think that we've got another demographic. That obviously the key thing is when someone is starting off their life and they're starting a family, that's like a wonderful time, you know, and they may say extra money and they may find out, gee whiz, I could really support myself and then some. Why do I have to work for someone? The other thing, and I'm really working on this, is brainstorming with people that are getting near retirement and they still want to have that income without having to just go into an office. And the virtual shows really, because I did this thanks to you, Marie. We just took the dive in, and I spent 2 weeks like just studying and recording, and I'm far more comfortable with it. And not that I'm perfect, but I mean, I'm good to go. I have an idea of what I need to do here, and I'm ready to go forward. So we may have to do a little bit of work with people that may not necessarily be as comfortable with, you know, being on the internet outside of Googling things or email. But clearly this is an opportunity where you can work anywhere in the world, you know, anywhere in the US, and go forward. And so I'm kind of focusing on people that would want that extra income, that are like in my age bracket, maybe, you know, a little younger. It's hard to leave a salary and, you know, scale down. Everybody wants, you know, the cost of living is going up. So, yeah.
Absolutely. And even with that demographic, a lot of people are thinking, oh, they don't need anything else for their kitchens, they're downsizing and everything. And that is absolutely wrong.
Right.
Because what they're doing is they're getting rid of all all the stuff that they had, and they want a few products that are going to really serve their kitchen well.
Exactly.
And think about this blender. I mean, how many, everyone my age and above loves soups. I am so excited about being able to make pure soups, soups without cream that taste like they have cream, okay, in them. It's awesome. It's going to be a really highly nutritious, especially for young people and for older people.
Well, we're all in tune with looking at what we're consuming, because it's obvious there's a lot of products in our processed foods that just are there for shelf life and are not necessarily healthy. I know my daughter's that way. I certainly am that way, especially, you know, with, you know, if you've got some sort of thing going on, if you've got diabetes or I've got an autoimmune thing, you know, it's nice to use your diet to support your health.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
also think it should be on every pregnant woman's baby registry list so that they can make their own baby food. I see a hand up from two other people. I see Sue Page has her hand up and Marion has her hand up.
Is Sue Page home already?
I guess so. She's waving at us. Here, Sue.
I'm home.
Okay. You had your
I
hand up.
show you my ceiling fan.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. It was Sue Meyer that was with us. Okay, never mind.
Oh, Sue, hopefully Sue is on her way home.
Yeah.
No, Sue's still waiting at the airport. Her flight got delayed till 9. So.
Oh my.
Oh.
No, I raised my hand way back when you said raise your hand if you remember getting products. I remember having to be in the program for 6 months. No matter what sales you did, you weren't qualified until you did 6 months.
Wow.
But there was a lot of product available to earn during those 6 months, including that rolling cart.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I think it was that we couldn't become a director for 6 months, but you could be qualified.
Well, you were qualified
as soon as you did the
something, it was like
1250.
probation or something. There was a name for it, but it was. I enjoyed getting boxes delivered to home.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's nice to be able to pick your own thing out with Pamper Chef dollars, but the products they've picked out are going to fit so well in with those kits.
Well,
you'll be able to do so many extra demos with them.
The thing is, the products are so environmentally friendly. Just like, you know, the mixer for the salad dressing, you know, that's something that I'm saying online, that instead of going out and buying the glass or the plastic product and paying for the marketing, you can make as much as you want.
Yep.
And
have it
economically reasonable.
Yeah, we have it be fresh. But think about, a lot of people have used the PC dollars in the past for paperwork, and a lot of virtual shows, you're not using paperwork. So I think it's really brilliant that they're putting our best sellers, the backbone of our product, into people's hands.
Two strategies for the month of August, though. We are going to have our Zoom call next week, Monday, being our official August meeting. This is just a bonus thing because we all got so excited at conference. Do note that we will have conference July 8th through the 10th next year, downtown Chicago. I'm going to assume people are going to want to be in on the 7th, but we're talking Navy Pier, the Bean, the Ferris wheel. So it's going to be challenging to actually go to sessions and not go to the Museum of Science and Industry or the Field Museum or the planetarium. Who knows? I bet Pampered Chef, being that it's our 40th anniversary, is going to have an amazing director event. So make sure that no matter what, you are a director. Come hell or high water, you better be a director by next conference.
I mean, they've done some really amazing things for their 15-year. Wasn't it 15-year? We had Tony Bennett. Yes, we had Tony Bennett at our anniversary party. It was a black tie.
And we also had, do you remember when we were in the Field Museum for dinner?
Yes, yes.
So, all right. So other workshops, other things.
Okay, Becky said she loved when Becky Ishii did her thing of what do you think about yourself?
That was my favorite. It hit hard.
Did it?
Yeah. Do you want to talk about it?
Sure. She said, "What name do you think you are?" And she had 10 name tags, y'all. And I was like, holy cow, what is this going to be? Like, she wants to be Susie or Michelle or Nancy Joe. Like, she wants a name. But what she had instead were things like the middle child.
Right.
And like, that was the big one, because I immediately said, well, I'm the youngest out of 3 girls. Like, I'm forgotten. You know, and some things were very personal.
Yeah.
Dug in deep, and it still does. But she said a good name is worth more, and it's more important than your wealth. So it doesn't matter if you have all the money in the world. If you're not happy, if you're not motivated or anything like that, it's not,
Fulfilled.
you're not going to be known. Yeah. So my first word was procrastinator.
Mm.
And I've always been a procrastinator. Like in college, like I would wait until get those papers done until the last day. But then when we had to do what we wanted to be called, mine was motivator. So that I can motivate my team, I can motivate myself, my family. And that was, oh my gosh, you guys, mind blowing. So
it was really powerful, really powerful.
It was. Cora's nodding her head. She's like, it was. I couldn't stop listening. And so my notes for that section are very short because I listened. I wasn't listening to take a note. I was listening for my heart. And it was amazing. And then I did go to Yvonne's Recruiting is the Answer breakout session. Again, another mind-blowing but simple thought process. And that was candy versus no candy. How do you feel when your friends are giving candy from another friend and you don't get any? And they tell you no if you ask for some. And it's like, oh, you don't want to be left out. You don't want to be that person that nobody likes. You want to ask everybody at your party to either join the business but join the business and host a show. Because some people might say no to the business, but you still have to ask them about hosting a show to bring up both so that everybody gets that piece of candy, if you will. I loved that analogy.
That's awesome. I had a question in the chat about explaining what DASH is. DASH is a new way of training for all of us, but especially the newer consultants who are coming on board. So I want you to think of Pampered Chef University is still there, but now we have DASH.
Do you want me to share my screen, Marie?
Sure, Nance.
I can share. I have DASH.
And make sure you go every 4, add 1 more. And DASH is so smart, it knows where you're at in your training process. It's going to skip things you don't need and go on to your next thing. And you can get, you should be able to click share, Nance.
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
Oh.
And can I just say, I signed a new girl today, and she was so excited that the confetti went across the screen. I could hear her because I was on the phone with her, and she was just like, oh, there's confetti. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So that was great.
That's awesome. Here's, they're going to earn badges, and they're going to be celebrated. So 76 users already unlocked this badge. See, there's Director Bound. You're right on track. You've recruited your first of 5 new consultants you need to promote to director. Okay. All right, hold on. Let me see what else we got here. See all these badges? Let's see all badges. Oh, hooray. You've recruited 5 new consultants you need to promote director. Super seller, congratulations. You submitted 750 in commissionable sales in 1 month and you earned yourself a commission increase. 133 users unlock this. All right, you submitted 1250. Okay, hold on. 2,500 in commissionable sales in 1 month and you earned yourself commission increase. And then 4,000. Give yourself a raise. You hit 15,000. So there's going to be, congrats, senior director, or excuse me, senior consultant, team leader, director, advanced, senior. Those, and that's just the badges as they earn things. Okay. It's really cool. National Executive Director Cora Yarnell. Woohoo!
Can I say something on that?
Sure.
Well, Nancy Jo, you obviously have a lot more people underneath you. But like when I open mine, I only have 3. So it's not, it only shows the badges completed for the people underneath you.
Right.
So, and so we're going to be able to see the progress of the of the people that we've recruited. So yeah. I think that was really good to point out. So anybody you recruit, you're going to be able to see that if they've completed where they are in their training. So you can help them and encourage them to, stay on track of completing their training. And I know that was amazing for me because, I do have a full-time job and then I'm trying to do this and I'm, anxious to keep it going. But, I do need both incomes until this one builds up. So it encouraged me to be able to move on with recruiting more because I know that I've got help now and I can, have this as a tool and not feel like I'm going to let a new consultant fall through the cracks. So I think it's a really powerful tool.
Yep. And so absolutely, Denise. And it's, you can see leadership training, new consultant, party prep training, booking training, host coach training, party training, close out the party training, plan your business, recruiting and sales. I mean, so, and these are just some of the ones that I've started, but all badges, let's see. Okay, there we go. So it's going to be really great. Complete the welcome to Pampered Chef training, first steps. Strong start, complete the following tasks. What is Dash? Set up your business on Facebook and add the Dash profile, add your Dash profile picture. So it's going to work through all these things. Big Dreamer, complete the Set Your Goals training. Then get in touch with your upline to find your why and make your plans. Okay.
And Jesse from Stage said, it is, when I went to the training, he said, it is crazy. You can ask your consultant what their why is, and they'll say, oh, just to earn a little extra money for making a pizza. He goes, but they will tell a anonymous computer their deepest, darkest secrets. And they will tell the computer, now this is part of the pilot program, that their family is in financial ruin and they need $300 more a month to make, a payment on their car or whatever. And they will tell the computer everything. The nice part is you as the upline recruiter director will be able to look at what your consultant has done or said. So then when you follow up and talk to them, I can say, DJ, you said that, you're hoping to get new countertops for your kitchen and you want to be able to do that on your own without help from anybody else. And we can have that conversation, not like, oh, I'm just doing it for pizza money, So it's fabulous.
It is. And here's just, I don't know if Brianna Furman is on this call or not, but Brianna, I'm gonna boast about you because look at all the stuff that she's looked at already and worked through. And she's already earned the Party Starter badge, the Big Dreamer, Strong Start, and First Steps. That's awesome. That's awesome. And people love, I mean, think about how we all play games and we like to earn points and we like to, you know, be in the leaderboard. If we're, my new game is, what is it? Toon Blast, I think it is. Ryan Reynolds advertises it. But one of my friends introduced me to it because sometimes you just need to unplug for 5 minutes and just do a mind-numbing activity, okay? But so this is kind of cool because this kind of, let's hope they all plug into this and not do mind-numbing activities. Don't get me wrong. This is mind-building activities. And so this is just really great, you guys. They put so much resources into this, and it's just amazing, just amazing.
New host coaching tools, Nance.
Pardon me?
The new host coaching tools.
Yeah.
A reminder, Denise. Yes, we have some new host coaching tools right from the comfort of your phone, and it is going to be the easiest, best way to coach your hosts. Has anybody been part of the pilot program, done anything with it besides me?
I've been looking at it today.
Have you, Amy? Wait, who's talking? Is it DJ? Okay.
Because in fact, you know, I think it's always good to double check, and, you know, it gives you, oh, yeah. You know, just more things to add to what you're doing. Just keeping things in mind. Check.
Now,
so Melissa Bertini, she said, I agree. I started it today. Love it. Short, quick training sessions. I had one team member start on lunch break, and she is pumped. So it is exciting. Okay.
So, like I said, next week, Monday, we're doing our regular meeting where we'll go through more stuff. But I want to emphasize two things about the month of August. This could be the month that everything happens for you. Now, there are going to be some price increases September 1st. So don't get so focused on the blender being introduced that you forget that your host can choose anything at 60% off, and that this is going to be like really the month for a little bit more savings. As you look at some products that are going to go up in, like, some things are only $1, some things are $3, some things are $5.
And Marie, explain, if I can interrupt you for a minute, explain that that's being done because of the tariffs that could be going through, okay? I mean, 25% higher. We're not increasing prices by 25% higher. We are doing what we can to balance things, but everything across the board from Walmart to everything else is going to be going up if these tariffs go in.
Right.
And Pampered Chef only raises its price once every 6 months, and it has to prepare for this. So that's why that's happening. Just remember that it's not that they're raising their prices because they want to make more money. It's not that at all. Okay, it's they have to be wise with our resources and be able to handle what's coming so that we don't go down the drain. Right.
Right.
That's why when you're recording something as an illustration that you want to use for future shows, don't put prices in it. It may change.
Right. Good. Yes.
Good tip for virtual shows. Yes.
Yeah. I've been redoing some.
Well, I also want you to go to the monthly focus, and if you're looking for what's available, what is that little line right there? Did I do that? Okay, so you can get all the information that we've talked about, the new kits and the amazing rebate. Check out the new Consultants Corner, and you can look at your weekly action plan, introducing the new Fast Track Director, how to talk about new consultant kits, and let's at least look at this video. So, all right, recruiting tips, before I play it, the reason I brought up price increases is if you have somebody on the fence on a certain product, you can say, I know you've had this on your wish list. I just want to give you an opportunity to have a show in August or purchase this month before the price goes up. So it might be one way to tip the scale in your favor for August sales. So let's take a look at that.
Hey guys, Krista Marenka here from Seattle, Washington. I'm so excited to share about these new kits with you, and I'm thrilled to talk about how I'm going to talk about them in my business. So let's first talk about in-home parties. I always want to make sure that I am showcasing power tools at my in-home parties that come in the kit. So with these new kits, I will always make sure to showcase a rock crock, and then since the quick cooker comes in the largest kit, that's a great option to include as well. At the beginning of my party, I talk about the power tool, and I drop a hint that it comes in the starter kit. I might say something like this: the great thing about this rock crock is that it comes in your starter consultant kit too. If you are in the market for extra income, this is a great way to get the rock crock and a commission check too. I also make sure to talk about the kits after we've done the food demo. I say something like, some people think us consultants just get paid in spatulas, but we actually get real commission checks. Turn to the back of the catalog. I usually insert the page number and check out our 3 starter kits. This is how you get started with Pampered Chef. And you get to keep everything that comes in the kits you choose. For virtual parties, I like to start with them with a welcome video. I share what to expect with the party, a little about me, and I then start to talk about a product that comes in the starter kit. For me, that's the rock crock. I talk about why I love it, what I use it for, and then I say, if you love this, it comes in our starter consultant kit. Watch what I do as a consultant throughout the party, and if it looks like fun, it totally is. I also share my why later in the party. I give guests an opportunity to ask me questions about the business for bonus raffle tickets. How cool is it that we have this kit rebate offer going on too? This is the perfect opportunity to follow up with prior recruit leads, anyone who you've ever talked to about the business. Now is your time to follow up with them. Make a list if you don't have one of those lists already, and pull it up and use it and reach out to folks. So anyone that you talked to about the business in the past, a past lead, say something like this: hey Susie, I know at one point you were thinking of doing Pampered Chef and it just wasn't the best time. Pampered Chef just came out with 3 new starter kits and a chance to get your kit for free. I totally thought of you when I heard this and I wanted to reach out. Have you thought much more about the idea of doing Pampered Chef? Also, make sure you're talking with your host about the business at least 5 times and talking with the guests about it as well. It's a great idea to set a goal to have 3 solid leads from every party that you do. 1 is the host and 2 back and forth conversation with interested guests about it. When you are intentional about this, reaching the 4-in-1, 1 recruit for every 4 parties, will start to become the norm for you. Make your list today of who you're going to reach out to about the new kits and the rebate and start reaching out. Also, commit to asking your host 5 times and talking with guests about the business as well. And be sure to drop those hints throughout your party about the Power Tool products that come in the new kits. Now is the perfect time with the fall season approaching. What better way to not only increase your commission check by welcoming new team members, but blessing other lives along the way.
Isn't that cool?
It is.
So there is great information in the monthly stir. Make sure you take a look at it. So we went our whole hour. You are the 100 lucky people who got to see it live. So at this point in time, does anybody have questions or comments, something that we didn't cover that you want to share?
Can you recap real quick the bullet points for the recruiting thing? So when they get their $1,250, yes, they get the kit credit, but the 500, 1,000, 3,000 thing, it went so fast I didn't process it.
Sure. I'll do that. Okay, Marie. It's at 500. You're going to get the egg cooker, the micro egg cooker. At $1,250, you're going to get the 8-inch saute pan, or the 8-inch nonstick pan. At $2,500, you're going to get the nonstick stainless steel pan. Is it the 8 or the 10?
The 10-inch.
10. 10-inch.
Nonstick comes at $1,250. At $2,500, they get the stainless.
Stainless steel, and then at $5,000, they get the whole knife set and block.
Then they get $100 for every recruit.
Yep.
And then they get $500 if they promote to director in their starter time.
Yep.
And then you will get that too. So if they get 500, you get 500.
And then if they hold it for 3 months, they get 500, you get 500. If they make advanced in their first 90 days, they get 500 and you get 500. And then if they hold it for 3 months, I believe it's again. And we're missing something in there, Marie. What's the other 1,000 for? What's the other 1,000 if they?
Okay. When your new consultant promotes to director, you get 500. When your fast track director meets their requirements, they get another 500. When your fast track promotes to advanced, they get 1,000, Nancy.
Oh, they get 1,000. Okay. All right.
If they hold the advanced title for another 3 months, they get another 1,000.
Okay, that's what it is. They raised it from 500, 500, and 500. 500, 500, 500, 500. They did 500, 500, 1,000, and 1,000.
Correct.
Okay.
So that's 3,000 for them, 3,000 for you.
Yeah.
So starting now.
Right now.
Everybody on this call can have a totally different business before the end of August. Patty Davis is here. Anything you want to add? You were at conference. Glad to see you. You're muted. Let me unmute you. There you go.
I'm just still overwhelmed from all this stuff. Like crazy. I do have a recruit lead, and I think Dash is going to change my life. She's signing up on Thursday, and she has 8 shows booked already. So
wow,
yeah, it's ridiculous. So I'm super excited. I think the fast track, because I was talking to her about that, is gonna be a game changer for all of us. So I'm super.
And I think it's a game changer for. I mean, it's a game changer for both. She wins, you win.
Right.
Something is definitely vested on both ends. So.
And what does Zig Ziglar say? If you help enough people, you will be successful. This is a perfect application of that.
Yeah.
Hi, baby. Hi. My kitty missed me.
Okay. Any other comments? You can either type them in the chat. I see Tammy said she likes how they talked about having your recruit get the bookings before that. Okay.
What products are available in August? What new products are available in August? Janet had asked.
Oh, only for the hostess. I don't know if you saw.
There's sauces available in August.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Yeah, the sauces are available. Sauces are available, and the host can get some of the new accessories if they choose that 60% off quick cooker combo.
And I think the 4-piece freezer bowl set's included on that too.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think.
You know, I'm pampered, not perfect. So I'm learning all this stuff too. All I know is I left inspired. Kim, we did not hear from you. I'm unmuting you. Say hello. We had a great time. Unmute Kim. She's not letting me unmute you. Kim, why won't you let me unmute you? There you go. Kim, what do you have to add, girl? You had a great time at conference.
Oh yeah, I had a blast at conference. It was like the best conference. It's just super excited about everything. I don't know where it's like, oh.
What are you most excited about, or what blew your mind? Like the whole the whole thing, pre-conference. It was Lisa Noto, you know.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she was hilarious.
She was great. She was great.
Yes, just.
All right, I want you to make our final little testimony here, Kim.
Mhm. Just go out there and ask, and believe in yourself and give her go. This is just a great company, and I love it. I was kind of feeling kind of like Chris a little bit when to go to conference. Now I'm like, yay! You know, ready to go.
Well, I am going to stop the recording. We can have a post-recording conversation, but for the benefit of the people who are watching this on playback, to summarize, almost all the announcements are in the monthly focus, and I say get started. And
hey, Marie, before you hit the stop recording button, Laura Nice says PC stands for Pampered Chef. It stands for Partying and Cooking, and it also stands for Partying on the Computer.
Oh, the computer. Very nice. Okay.
So I know exactly what my people are going to go through when I recruit them, and I'm going to be as excited as a new consultant.
And I want to add the stats from Love Carpenter. Love Carpenter said from stage, on January 1st, she had 14 directors in her organization. She decided to be a student of the business and jump in both feet into the virtual world, and committed to suddenly doing 4 to 8 virtual parties a week and onboarding people that way. And as of conference, as of July 2019, so less than 6 months later, she now has 60 directors in her organization. He went from executive structure to national structure, and in between also promoted to senior executive.
You guys, and she just did it by becoming a student to the business, and any one of us can do it. We just need to apply ourselves. And like I said, if you feel like you're weak in an area, ask a friend, ask one of your kids, ask a sister or a brother to help you, okay? And please, there was lots of men walking across the stage. Open your mind to offering it to everyone.